For the last 4.5 years, a civil war has ravaged the country of Syria and displaced its people. According to the United Nations, 7.6 million Syrians have been displaced and are in need of new homes and new lives. The problem seems insurmountable, but a group of committed SLU students have begun a movement to fight it.
Cool. Yeah, my name's Liz Vestal, and I'm a senior, and I'm studying theology and social work.
So, Liz, how did SLU for Syria kind of start?
Yeah, so it started with a professor, Jen Roberts, who's in education, and she just emailed a few students and a couple other faculty members and was just like, hey, there's a lot going on in Syria right now, and I think we should talk about it. So we just met up at Starbucks and talked about it for like an hour, and we're just trying to talk about the ways that we'd heard of that we can help or just get the word out, raise like general awareness about what's going on in Syria and the Middle East right now. Really about connecting with the larger movement that's going on in St. Louis City and just in our country in general. Obviously, with Obama saying that we would take in 100,000 refugees, that's definitely not enough, and it's also on top of the 70,000 that we already take in every year. So in trying to connect with the St. Louis for Syria movement, we're just trying to kind of follow their lead and be the bridge builders between these two different groups, figure out what we can do on campus, what's tangible and realistic for us to do, and how we can plug into what's going on in the greater St. Louis area. And so we had an advocacy day yesterday where we had a bunch of students call in, so that was really successful. Yeah.
And you guys partnered with the Faith and Justice Collaborative in that, correct?
Yes, and that was
The SLU Faith and Justice Collaborative is a fairly new initiative that looks at the intersection of faith and justice. Bettina Postello is the chair of the collaborative.
I work with other departments on campus and student organizations to coordinate programs that run out of this office or run with our staff partners, and to support student organizations in the work that they're doing on campus.
What are some specific goals within that you could talk about?
The Faith and Justice Collaborative?
Correct.
Well, the Faith and Justice Collaborative started on campus last year. It's been incredible partnering with SLU for Syria. Most recently, on Monday, we had a Solidarity Advocacy Day on campus. So while 18 students were advocating for different issues in Washington, D.C., we invited students to come into the Faith and Justice Collaborative space and call their senators and representatives. SLU for Syria worked with us on that event, and were one of the issues that we were advocating for.
Seeing that we're not really talking about them on our campus, and it's not really it's in the news now, but this war has been going on for years, and so the fact that we're just now hearing about it just kind of something doesn't sit well with me about that, and so knowing that there's other people on this campus who care and want to get involved with that movement, I think it's something that's really important for me, just to help people out in really small ways, like donating old clothes or something like that, or donating time and resources to other shelters and schools that are developing resources for these people as well. I think it's just important as part of our Jesuit mission of being men and women for and with others, and supporting our friends and the people who are going to be coming to St. Louis soon and already have.